With so many people traveling worldwide and sharing their experiences online, you might be curious about which country attracts the most tourists or which breathtaking landscapes you should visit next. Even though each country has something to offer, some destinations are more popular than others. The World Tourism Organization reported a gradual growth of travelers over the last 10 years. So, are you wondering where the next pin should go on the global map? Here's the answer to your question. But before we proceed, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button so you won't miss out on any of our videos. Let's get into it. Starting off the list at number 10 is the United Kingdom with 39.4 million visitors. The United Kingdom has made it into the top 10 most visited countries in the world due to its reputation for refined elegance thanks to its afternoon tea, posh accents, and of course, the Queen. The United Kingdom has something for everyone, from the green hills of Wales to the rugged landscape of Scotland and the iconic cliffs of Moher to the fast-paced capital of London. By grouping together, we have a plethora of potential destinations. You can engage with the old soil in the United Kingdom by venturing out of central London and other large cities. Britain's periphery is filled with historical sites, from Neolithic stone circles and crumbling castles. At the same time, Scotland is the wild lands, connecting the lakes and rolling islands with lines of simple but formidable fortifications and former battlefields. In contrast, Northern Ireland takes inspiration from both contemporary Britain and the Scottish Highlands. Aside from its tourism, the United Kingdom is visited due to its numerous prestigious universities, such as the University of Cambridge and the University of Oxford. Attending university in the UK is a popular choice for students from all over the world. Next, at number 9, Germany with 39.6 million visitors. Germany is best known as the setting for awful tragedies, but it is also the birthplace of great philosophers, inventors, and creatives who helped usher in the modern era. You may trace the country's cultural footprints from contemporary architecture by Frank Gehry and Daniel Libeskind to soaring museums and automobile manufacturing. The country offers activities such as attending the Berlin Film Festival, taking river cruises on the Main and Rhine Gorges, enjoying Oktoberfest, the world's largest beer festival, and traveling fun fair. As tourists head for the northern dunes and the frigid Alps, the valleys open into majestic woodlands and enormous vineyards. While some tourists enjoy visiting the German countryside, with its massive old castles and huge vineyards, others prefer Hamburg's nightlife or admire Erfurt's classical architecture. Expand your senses, especially your taste buds, to take in the diverse geographical differences that make up Germany's cuisine. Coming in at number 8 is Thailand with 39.8 million visitors. Many Thai cultural activities are guided by spiritual and celestial principles, which predict the connection between sacred location and nature. Nature is always close by. Indeed, Thailand's rural interior is home to impressive caverns, cascading waterfalls, scenic rice paddies, and undulating hills. Much more so than the country's peaceful countryside, the vibrant beachfront of Thailand is the main draw for tourists. Its beaches are dotted by over 1,000 islands, and its calm waters are home to corals and whale sharks. Outdoorsy tourists are drawn to the island by its cliffs and beaches. In addition to natural beauty, temples such as the Wat Bencham Abafat Dusit Wanaram and historically significant places such as Phai Mai Historical Park in Thailand are popular tourist destinations because they depict the country's colorful history and culture. Also, Thailand's cuisine is exotic because of its distinct and powerful flavors, which are said to have originated in Chinese cuisine. Number 7 on our list is Mexico with 45 million visitors. Mexico is particularly popular with tourists because of the variety of activities offered to them. Mexico has something for everyone, from visiting Mayan ruins to relaxing on lovely sandy beaches to savoring hot tacos and enchiladas. Dance and street art have also risen to prominence because of underground artistic movements. Aside from the city's inexhaustible cultural richness, There are also stunning jungles, volcanoes, deserts, and shorelines. Mexico's vast natural beauty provides opportunities for both hikers and divers. Shape of Oaxaca's steep slopes, or dive deep into the Caribbean to experience everything it offers. Even after the pandemic, Mexico remains an accessible and incredible retreat in the Americas. The country's postcard-perfect beaches remain a primary lure. Still, the tourist board has also effectively highlighted its ancient history, cultural institutions, diverse cuisine, and natural assets beyond the shoreline, such as butterfly sanctuaries and waterfalls. At number 6, we have Turkey, with 51.2 million visitors. Turkey's crystal-clear rivers and breathtaking mountains are only two of the reasons why so many travelers visit each year. Its history stretches from the busy city of Istanbul to the peaceful Mediterranean coast. On the way, you'll see magical landscapes like jutting rock formations, sparkling lakes, and olive groves. The Kakar Mountains, Patara Beach, and Lake Egerdir are just a few of the beautiful places you'll see. And these physical and cultural teachings help Turkey become one of the most visited countries in the world. Even more enticing than the country itself, Turkey's cuisine incorporates flavors and techniques from both the interior and the shore. A few examples of local cuisine are spiced kebabs, oil-cooked veggies, and sweet baklava. Let's continue the list with number 5 is our pasta-loving country, Italy, with 64.5 million visitors. When we think of Italy, the 5th most visited country in the world, we think of Michelangelo and the greatest of Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece. But the ruins, archaeological sites, churches, and manors are the norm for historical landmarks, many of which date back to ancient Rome and succeeding empires. Italy is home to some of the world's most influential fashion minds, which affects every aspect of the country's culture. There is impressive geological diversity on the more natural side of the spectrum. You can see that in a range of blues and greens of its coral reefs to the white of its Alps. Of course, when natural resources are plentiful, so are the culinary treats. Indulge in the flaky pastry and pizza dough. From Asia to America, Italian food has made its way around the world, and those who have discovered its savory delights crave a taste of the real thing. Next, at number 4, China, with 65.7 million visitors. China is so big and has so much going on that it is impossible to get a complete picture, which will keep you coming back. People come from all over the world to see its rich culture and legacy, as well as its colorful history and historic sites. According to reports, the Great Wall of China alone gets 10 million people. Also, China's urban cities have deep-rooted Chinese culture incorporated into them, making the nation appealing to tourists. Take some time to see China's beautiful scenery. You can choose from the winding rivers of Yangtze, the concrete jungle of Hong Kong, the haunting deserts of Mongolia, or the flower crown of Qinghai Lake. Or you could try to figure out the mysteries of history in Beijing's Forbidden City or look for the secret speakeasies of Shanghai. Even if you come to China for the scenery, you'll stay for the food. There are so many kinds of food in China that you can enjoy anything. China not only gets more visitors than most of the world, but its own people make up 10% of all travelers. By 2027, it is expected that 300 million people, or 20% of China's population, will have passports. Also, Chinese tourists spend more money than tourists from any other country. Number 3 is the United States with 79.3 million visitors. Given that the United States is 3.8 million square miles, it's simple to understand why it's the world's third most popular tourist destination. New York City and Las Vegas are two of the most popular tourist destinations in the United States, with visitors flocking there year after year for fun and excitement. One of the nicest things about the United States is that there are plenty of warm locations to visit in the winter and cool ones to visit in the summer. The United States is indeed a country of limitless potential. Whether you want to see a big metropolis or prefer the tranquil, gorgeous countryside, America has everything. While most people come for the cities, the country's diversified environment makes it unique. Snow peaks, parched deserts, magnificent beaches, old mountains, and deceitfully beautiful marshes may all be found here. Now, at number 2, surprising is Spain, with 83.7 million visitors. Spain is a country built for a good life, and its citizens live here with enthusiasm. Perhaps that's why Spain is the most popular tourist destination in Europe. Take a looping road trip from Barcelona to Madrid, and you'll see Spain's beautiful landscapes like a photographer's reel. You can also stroll in Barcelona's Gothic neighborhoods and look at Gaudi's experimental art before heading to the mysterious Alhambra in Granada. In the north, Bilbao and San Sebastian have delicious pink stoves and modern architecture to satisfy your hunger. Visit the hills of Picos de Europa, the snow-capped Sierra Nevada, and the sandy edges of Menorca to see how nature changes with the seasons. From the coast to the mountains and dry outposts in the middle of the country, you'll get the sense that Spain lives in the present, even though it has a long history. And the number 1 most visited country on the planet is France, with 89.4 million visitors. It's no wonder that the City of Love is the world's most visited country in the world. France offers visitors a diverse range of landscapes, including beautiful castles, spectacular cathedrals, woodlands, and concrete towns. The Eiffel Tower and the Louvre Museum in Paris, the Côte d'Azur coastline, Mont Saint-Michel, and the Cathedral Notre Dame Chartres are among the must-see sites. This list could go on, and there are several reasons why individuals pick this location. France wears its culture in both iconic landmarks and everyday settings, with picturesque countryside and charming cities. Few dares to gild everything in gold, but the country's magnificent castles, villas, and cathedrals pull off the showy decor with a casualness that can be linked to the country's lengthy centuries of royal heritage. But don't ignore its natural beauty, such as the poetic forests of Corsica and the warm waves of the French Riviera, which are famous city escapes. So visit as soon as possible, as tourism will undoubtedly grow, especially when France hosts the Summer Olympics in Paris in 2024. And there you have a list of the world's most visited and explored countries. No wonder travelers are lured in by various causes, including breathtaking scenery, year-round attractions, historical riches, and distinctive cuisine. So, which one would you visit first? Comment down below. Again, subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.